When I first got my rebounder, I had one goal in mind: to support my weight loss journey. That's why I decided to add in the extra cardio, a little fun movement, and I figured, why not? The benefits look great, I'm in. But what I didn't realize was that my body had a different plan. And I shared that in the previous video on how the scale went up in my first 2 weeks. And yes, that was a lot of shock and a lot of just frustration. But after I sat with that, I had to ask myself, what other positive benefits have I gotten from rebounding? Because I refuse to just dwell on the negative. I want to be focused on the positive and growing what I can see and improve. And I realized something that I had almost missed before I did this self-examination. I have not been feeling as dizzy. Before I started bouncing, that was a regular thing that was starting to set in more in my life. And I don't know why. I don't know what was causing the dizziness because it was totally random. But in this past week, I haven't been feeling that. And the only thing that I have changed in the past 2 weeks is adding in my bounce sessions on the rebounder. And I'm so grateful that I did take this time to reflect so that I didn't miss my own healing, because that's what I'm accounting this as. I'm marking this on the positive win side of the chart and saying, yes, this is a win, that I'm feeling less dizzy. And that's what I want to share with you today. We can get so focused just on what we can measure. When we're tracking our weight and we're jumping on the scale, we're measuring our inches, we're seeing how our clothes feel. And we can sometimes forget to look at the things that are happening within us, the other benefits that we're getting, things like more energy, better circulation, a calmer mood, better mental clarity, and for me, less dizziness. Those things won't always show up in before and after photos, but they are 100% real and they matter. They mean your body is responding. Your body is saying yes to rebounding. And I think that that's something we really should celebrate. So let me go over some of the benefits of rebounding that can help you support your total well-being. Every time I'm bouncing, even if it's just for a few minutes, I'm only doing it in 5-minute increments, you're activating muscles that most workouts ignore, your stabilizers. These are the deep muscles in your ankles, your hips, your core. They don't just help with strength, they help you to stay upright, feel steady, and in control of your movement. That's why they're helping with my dizziness factor. And as we age, we do tend to lose that connection between brain and body. Looking this up, the research, it says it's called proprioception, our sense of where we are in space, but rebounding helps to bring that back. Every bounce teaches your brain, hey, this is where I'm at. This is how I move. And let's stay balanced and connected. That's why even off of the trampoline, you might feel more sure-footed, less clumsy, less wobbly, and in my case, less dizzy, because your body is coming into sync with itself again. There's also your inner ear. That's a part of your body responsible for balance. And the up-down motion of rebounding gently stimulates your vestibular system. This is the control center of your body's sense of orientation: the front, the back, the up, the down. And if you've ever felt off balance just from standing up too fast or turning around quickly, that's the vestibular system feeling overwhelmed. But the good news is, with consistent, gentle movement, like what we get from rebounding, you can actually help to recalibrate it. It's like giving your body a better GPS signal. So over time, you'll feel more grounded, more aware. Another piece of the puzzle that we're getting from rebounding is improved blood flow and oxygen intake. When you bounce, your circulation increases, especially to your brain. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, more alertness. If you've ever felt foggy and lightheaded, there's a good chance your brain isn't getting what it needs. So bouncing helps to flip that switch. And that's why you can feel more energized, even just from the few 5 minutes that I'm doing jumping on the trampoline. The last thing I will say here is your core. Rebounding doesn't just work your legs, it activates your abdominals, your back, your postural muscles with every bounce. And that matters because it affects your whole circulation, your nervous system, your balance. And when you strengthen the muscles that hold you upright, that reduces that off feeling that comes from the slouching, the leaning, the sitting too long that we tend to do in our society. And the upright posture helps you to breathe better, think clearer, walk with more confidence. You see how this is all connected? So if you've been bouncing daily and feeling a little more steady, a little more aware, a little more energized, a little stronger, That's not a coincidence, friend. That's your body responding to the consistency of bouncing on the rebounder. And that's great news. What's one thing that your body is doing better since you started rebounding? Drop it in the comments and share and encourage each other.